In this video, I'm going to show you how to use QuantVPS to get fast, low latency trading across multiple prop firms while running NinjaTrader 8 and using Replikanto to trade across those prop firms in one go. I'll also take you through how to use your mobile to trade on the go while connected to the copy trading system so that you can trade all of your accounts at once on the go. This video is sponsored by QuantVPS, an ultra-low latency VPS designed for trading. As you will see, the ultra-fast performance servers allow near-instant trade execution with 99.99% uptime. These servers are optimized for use with platforms I use for Apex Trader funding, making it the perfect solution to use Tradovate across multiple accounts. In my previous videos, the copy trading feature wasn't ideal, but I found a solution which you'll see shortly. I'm on the QuantVPS website, and in services, I want to use the high frequency VPS. If I click on that, it gives me a range of options. I've got the VPS Pro, and it's perfect for 3 to 5 charts. If you have a look at the specs, it's got excellent core RAM storage, and it gives you the Windows server included. It's also got ultra fast high speed network and supports up to 2 monitors. This is the option I've chosen because this is more than enough for me, and it gives me the speed that I need to be able to trade across multiple Apex Trader funding accounts. I'll click on buy, or you can save 30% if you buy annually, but I'll do it monthly. So we can again change our option up here if we like, and between monthly and annually. We can also choose our broker. While my accounts will be Tradovate and Rithmic, I'll actually be using the NinjaTrader platform to copy trade across my multiple accounts. If you decide to change your platform, that's fine because we can go through and actually download it ourselves, which I'll show you through the video as well. I'll just go to payment, and then all I do is enter my details. Once you've added your payment details, you just pay and sign up. Before we get started on putting the VPS together, we want to buy the Apex account first. So you've got Apex Trader funding. All you do is either go products on their homepage and select your account type. I'm going to do the 50k Tradovate and the 50k Rithmic, so I can show you how we can actually trade both accounts on the NinjaTrader all at once using Replikanto with low latency because of the QuantVPS system that we'll be running. The other way to get here is to scroll down, making sure you're on the right software. So you've got wealth charts here, Rithmic and Tradovate. If I click Tradovate, it'll take me over to my portal because I'm already logged in. You can see here all the information about actually setting up this account. There is an 80% off sale at the moment, so that $167 becomes about $34 thereabouts, and I'm going to go ahead and put all my information in. Go through and select all of the boxes and then go next. So I'm just going to make the payment on the Tradovate 50k account. That has been successfully processed. I can see here that I got my discount of 80% using the code in the description below. I'm also going to go and buy the Rithmic 50k account now as well. It's very much the same process. In your dashboard, you can just click on Rithmic, and then I want to go 50k so they're all the same amount. Same process again, and then go next. We can see here that we've got the discount applied, and I just put in my details again. So that's worked, and now there's a link here that I can click to access my members area. You can see here the details for the Rithmic and Tradovate account, and you can click on this checkbox to show the password that you need to use. Over on QuantVPS, we can jump onto their website and go log in. And we can see here that the location is USA and it's in Chicago, which is actually where the Apex Trader funding servers are, so it's going to be nice and quick when you execute our trades. So this is on the VPS Pro plan. I'm going to go to server. So I'm going to use the remote desktop connection, so I'm on a Windows computer, and I'm just going to copy the IP, paste that in, show options. I'll copy the username as well. I'm going to go connect. It's asking for a password, so pop that in. Just going to go yes. So it's as easy as that. It's now logging in to the VPS so that I can actually download the NinjaTrader. And then what that's going to do is NinjaTrader will continue to run on this VPS, a computer that is left on and running all the time. It's running close to the server, so the latency is going to be super low. I'm going to open up Firefox, which seems to be the default browser here. I'm going to use this browser on the VPS, so not my computer. I'm going to download NinjaTrader on this computer. I'm just going to search NinjaTrader 8 and go into it. You can either log in or open an account if you haven't done so. I'm just going to log in because I've already got an account. Just note that this section to log in isn't what Apex Trader Funding give you. It is the account username and password that you create when you set up your NinjaTrader access. So when you log into NinjaTrader, you just go additional options, and this is where you can import the license key. Now you can see on your dashboard for Apex Trader Funding, it's got NT8 set up and key. When I go into Tradovate, it says that no key is needed, so they don't actually give you a key to set this up. So I've got to use my Rithmic side of things. So if I click Rithmic, and the key is provided here. So I'm just going to copy this and paste it into the NT8. Over here on my VPS, I'm going to go import, put in the license key, so just copy and paste and then import. I'm just going to go download the latest version. We can see that's already done, so I'm just going to open that up and run through the process. And that's done, so I can hit finish and I can open that up. Since this VPS is purely used for trading, I'm going to pin this to the taskbar by right-clicking the icon down the bottom, and now I can log in. This is the login that you've chosen when you log in to access NinjaTrader, not the Apex Trader Funding logins. We can see we now have access to NinjaTrader. It's opening up a series of charts and windows, and if I go into connections, I can configure and set up my Apex accounts. So we'll start off with NinjaTrader. I'll double click this. We'll call it Apex Tradovate. Connect on startup, yes. We'll put in the username and password from our Apex Trader Funding. So we can see here it's in our dashboard. We've got Rithmic and Tradovate. We'll keep that as simulation and apply. We can see here in connections that Apex Trader Funding connection is there. We've got the 50k account as expected, and I can now go and set up my connection to Rithmic. So I've got both accounts on the one. So we'll go configure in connections again. We'll go Rithmic for NinjaTrader brokerage. We'll double click, and I just want to call this Apex Rithmic so that I know what account it is. And back over to the Apex dashboard where I can get my username and password and just copy and paste those in. I do want to connect on startup, so I'm going to tick that box. It says select a system here. I'm going to choose Apex. I'll just apply. Now this should take a moment to connect, and then we'll have both accounts here. We've got the depth of market on this side. We've got some charts, so it's all connected. So I've gone into connections, and then I've just clicked on the Apex Rithmic as well. You can see here that it is a 50k account and it's all ready to go. Now if I wanted to, I could do the same for a trade day account or MyForex funds or any other futures prop firm that runs with either Tradovate or Rithmic or on NinjaTrader. All I do is go connections, go configure, select the relevant account, which will either be NinjaTrader or Rithmic. Perhaps you've got another feed that you're using, and you just select that and then log in as per your prop firm account details. And all of your accounts will come up on this platform here, and you're able to then go and trade. Now that we've got the accounts logged in and NinjaTrader is up and running, we want to be able to place trades from one account to the other. So we actually need the trade copier. So I'm going to go and set up Replikanto. So we're in Replikanto here. It can use the ATM strategy for NinjaTrader. It can do market-only copies. It's got a whole range of features that are quite useful. I'm going to use the trial here so I can get a 7-day period to actually test it, or you can go single machine lifetime and then run that on your VPS. So I'm just going to add the trial to cart and proceed to checkout. In my NinjaTrader, I want to go third-party licensing, type in Flowbots, copy trader. You can call this user-defined ID whatever you like. I just need to take the space out of this one. Now be sure to go capital F and capital B for Flowbots and then submit, and that will give us our vendor machine ID. In this box here we can just go copy and paste that machine ID from NinjaTrader, agree to the terms, and then place order. When I hit place order, it says check your email and click on the activation link. It kind of looks like there was an error with the form because nothing's actually gone through, but I can see that I've got an email for validation. It went to my junk box, so just be careful to check your junk. And I'm going to click on the verification, and it says email activated. You are now ready to place your order. I can close that window, Go back to that same form and hit place order. Okay, so order has been received. I can now go and put the Replikanto software onto my NinjaTrader in the VPS. So I'm going to copy and paste the link from this browser, copy link from this button. I'm going to go over to the VPS, close this off. You need to be logged in to download it. So I've logged in, I'll go downloads, click on Replikanto, put a zip file here. So now I'll go tools, import NinjaScript add-on. I've got my downloads so we can see here the zipped folder. I'm just going to open that, just click yes. So I just need to once again restart NinjaTrader. I can close this browser now from the VPS. I've opened NinjaTrader back up. If I go new and then Flowbots, Replikanto, I can now control what happens with the follower accounts. So I can select which account will be the leader, so which account I'm actually going to use to place the trades, and then the rest will follow. So we can see here the leader account is listed here, while the follower accounts are listed on this side. There's a range of different methods which we can go into. I'm going to go exact quantity simply because each account will be 50k, they're all the same amount. If you do have different account sizes and requirements, that's something we'll have to look into when it comes to the method. So for example, you might want to do a ratio. You can also force flatten all accounts in the event you need to quickly get out of all of your positions across the board. So the market's just opened for the DAX, or it is about to. So what I want to do is make sure that I've got access to it on the Apex Trader Funding side of things. I want to activate the order flow so that I can see the actual order on the chart and where the build-ups are and that kind of thing. I also want to add the Eurex because the Eurex gives me access to the DAX futures, and that's my market that I like to trade generally. So I'm just going to update the subscription. Okay, and now that's up to date. So what I can do now, I'm in my Tradovate. I'll just click the cross. You can see here I've got the order flow. So I've got the order flow data, which shows me where the bid and ask orders are coming through. So we've got, here's my actual computer, and then on this side over here is the VPS. Over on my VPS, I want to set up the trade copying area. So I go new, Flowbots, Replikanto, a warning message pops up, and I can see here that I've got my two accounts. I want to set my leader account to the same account that I've got here on my Tradovate because I want to trade off my Tradovate section. We'll go exact quantity because both accounts are 50k. I've got a green light next to the Rithmic account as well. So this NinjaTrader on the VPS, in essence, should copy from my Tradovate when I place it. Now I'm going to go through and just check a raw order. So we'll go through and place a few different orders. I'll trade maybe some gold. So we'll go GCJ5. We'll change all of these so we don't make an error. So gold's falling quite heavily, but we might be able to get a contract in long on the turnaround. Okay, we can see here that the Rithmic has accepted that because it's allowed to be able to be traded on this account. So we can see here it was at -10, but this is at 20, so there's a $10 difference, which means that could be the commission that's being charged. And we can see that obviously our Tradovate account is active as well. So this is trading on my browser. You could do this exactly the same on your phone as well, because these aren't necessarily connected. Just because they're on the same computer, I could log into this VPS separately or not at all. So even if I didn't have this open, it would still be working. So we can see here the market's sort of dropping a bit. If it does break below this, I'll be tempted to just close the position, but hopefully this is a turning point, but we'll find out. This could be selling, but if it's followed by these red candles as we just saw, then hopefully the market will push up higher. So if we get a bit more strength on this ask side, we could be okay. Any more green and pushing downwards, we might be in trouble. So what I might do is I might just get out of this position because gold isn't necessarily my forte, and that's taken us out. It looks like a $5 loss there. So it looks like the commission actually charged us a little bit. This is looking okay. I might just get in and try and make a bit of a profit and just show you that it does work again. So you've got the net liquid value, you've got the cash value. So you've got all your figures on this Rithmic side as well. It's always good to understand the commissions that you're charged on either platform, but NinjaTrader is basically allowing me to trade across Tradovate through my Apex. I might just get out of this, that's fine. Okay, so that made $10. So I'm back up just slightly. I think I've got 70 cents profit there. The cash value, we've got $10, so total profit. And then on the other Apex one, we traded the DAX and we've got $560 profit there. That 584 is the gross realized, so less any commissions that are charged on each trade. So there's about $24 worth of commissions that have been charged. You can see here we were right about the direction, so there was building strength. We just didn't wait long enough, so it was a couple more minutes and the market's starting to push up, which is really good to see. We've got follower, we've got on, we've got market. One thing I did notice was the reaction from the internet here to this VPS into NinjaTrader using Replikanto on the QuantVPS server. It was very quick and responsive. I'm going to now set up TradingView and see if it's the same process. So I'm on TradingView, I'm just going to log in. I tend to find TradingView quite challenging to use. I don't particularly see the benefit of using it as such. Here we go, I can launch chart. But if I can trade straight off Tradovate and it gives me the same sort of level of speed, I'm quite happy with that. But what I'll do now, so I've got the chart I want, I'll go into Tradovate. So in order to access the TradingView, I do have to just activate the free add-on, and now I should be able to log in. Okay, we can see all our orders and everything. I'm going to now try and place an order. So this is the gold futures, put it on the 5 minute and zoom in a little. So I'm going to hit buy. Here we go. So it opens up the order ticket. I want to buy 1 unit. I can set an ATM, which is quite cool. Okay, so I'm going to hit buy, and instantly I can see the P&L is showing 0, so we're sort of at break even where we are, where we got in, which is great. You can see it moving on both of these total P&L. So that's my Tradovate, which is directly accessed through TradingView in a bit of profit here. And if I click this X, it will close the position at market. So I'm just going to do that now. It looks like it's coming back a little. If we can get a bit of a boost, I'll hit close position. So because I've had to confirm it, order filled, basically we lost that profit. So you can see that when I click the button on TradingView, it basically happens at an instant. There's not really any delay at all with QuantVPS, which is really cool. What I'm going to do now is go on my phone. I'm going to go on to Tradovate now on my mobile. So go sim trading. I'm going to go trade. GC April. That takes me to the depth of market. Now what I want to do is basically go to a chart. So if I pull on the screen, that will take me over to the chart, but not too far over, because then that pulls over your menu. So you want to go sort of in between, and that pulls on the chart. I can do the same back the other way to get to the depth of market. I should be able to. There we go. So I just got to kind of tap on that side. So I want to trade the GC April. I'm just going to hit send the order. Okay, now we can see here on the VPS, we're in the Rithmic and we're also in Tradovate, and I've placed this on my phone. So I'm not convinced that this will necessarily go up, so I'm just going to get out fairly quickly on this one. Okay, so I'm just going to now place the order on the sell side and just try and get out of this. If I hit send, so that's flattened my positions now. So moral of the story, the phone is quite hard. In a fast moving market, it's going to be such a challenge to actually trade properly on your phone. So if you're going to trade, just try and do it on an actual computer. As you can see, it's very quick, very responsive, even from the phone to the VPS device. It all happens basically at an instant, regardless of what platform you're running from. Whether you trade on TradingView to Tradovate, that then copies over this Replikanto to the Rithmic, it all happens at an instant. So if you had, say, 20 accounts, you're fully funded with Apex, you're going to be sitting in a very nice and easy position to be able to trade off one single platform. I just want to get the DAX, which is FDAX. Okay, so we can see here we've actually spiked right up at the open, and there's been a nice big rejection. You can see this big bar here of 23,029. It's taken a bit of a beating back down to the central area. I'm just going to drag the cam levels onto the DAX now so I can see what's actually going on. Okay, so we can see here that it's quite wide on the cam level outline. We came up, almost touched the high from the previous day, but we haven't really moved much in comparison to the actual levels themselves. So what I'm going to do is basically try and read the order flow. I'm going to go down to a 1 minute so I can kind of see what's actually happening on a shorter time frame. I can see the numbers a little easier. If I hold control and scroll down, it pulls it all in. And I want to buy this market at the moment. I think it looks like there's some support building up around this area. So I'm going to change the quantity as well, just to a 1, just so it's a bit smaller. And I'm going to click a 1 here. This should take us in. So we're now long, and I just want to get out kind of quickly. So hopefully this will build back up and push a little higher. However, if it does go down, I want to get out. I'm going to have to close and open this because the connections isn't showing me what I need to see, which is to add the accounts. I'm going to download an older version just to see if that fixes the problem of not being able to log into multiple brokers. So we'll go up to Tools, Options, check Multi-Provider, and then Apply. And it just basically says that I need to restart NinjaTrader. So I'll go ahead and do that. So now we can see a SIM account has appeared. The Flowbots hasn't placed an order over on the Rithmic account. So I've got the market only one on. See if I can get out of this and place another trade. We should be moving up in a second. Order filled. So I've just noticed I was in the wrong market, so I didn't actually change all of the top ones for the depth of market and the time and sales. One lesson there is to watch that. Make sure that everything is reflective of what you're trading. We can see here on the VPS we're $30 down, $33 including the fees and commissions. We've changed it to market follower account for the Apex Rithmic. I can see it's sort of building, but it's not quite where I need it, so I'm going to go long again here and see if we can get out here. Here's another thing. So the instrument has to be selected to match what you're trading. The index is here. I can't see the FDAX there. Perhaps it's in the micros, NASDAQ. So I've put the FDAX on the chart on the NinjaTrader, see if it pops up in the instrument section. Here it is. We've got the instrument, we've got the leader account, which matches up here. And we're trying to trade the FDAX March 25 contract. We want the same quantities, and we've got the market highlighted now. It's dropped quite sharply. I'm not sure I want to get long here just yet. I feel like it may keep coming down and build a bit more support before we actually are able to get in safely. So it's quite a big drop. This could be it, but I'm not convinced just yet. I'd like to see a little more traction on the upside before we get in, because if this falls through, still trying to make a decision on what direction we go, because if this actually falls below this level here, we could be in a bit of trouble on the long side. So I may be changing to a short bias there. Seeming to consolidate. We don't have any aggressive buying, so I'm just waiting this out for the moment. The price right now is very in the middle, so I'm still trying to determine what direction this market's going to go, because as we see this green side fill up, okay, that might be our indication. I want to get long here. Order submitted. Order canceled. We'll just buy at market. Order submitted. User not entitled to trade on that market. Okay, so we're out of that one. So we're making good money on the Apex, but it's not copying over on the Rithmic. The Rithmic account hasn't actually been placed. We could have actually held that a little bit higher. If you enjoyed this video or took something positive from it, please hit the like button below. It lets me know this is helping others. To see more great content like this, please subscribe, hit the bell icon, and stay updated with the latest.